welcome here to Paxa Ljubljana. I'm now in the west of Linz, going to Passau. I want to show you this beautiful land, no solar, and in threat of so-called destruction of land, according to the left-wing populists of Austria. Obviously, you see, the danger is not so big. Yeah? There's a lot of land still to be used smartly, with better infrastructure, more housing, more industrial and more energetic use. You don't see a single kind of a windmill, no. You don't see anything like you would expect, yeah? Like better roads here on the countryside. You see a lot of agricultural land. That's very good. That's one of the most fertile areas of Austria. It's the so-called Fehlinger lowlands. By the way, a lot of Albanians are living here, and they're quite successful here working in agriculture. But you know, that's very good, they're very welcome, and I love agriculture. But you need to use the land smartly and efficiently, and it's not only for agriculture use. Yeah? And when then it needs to be intensified, the agriculture use, in order to have more results, to feed more people, to feed for more people to be also a livelihood, but also to feed them, and also to use it for residential needs, yeah? And also for infrastructure needs. And obviously the populism of the left and also neos, unfortunately, are in that they are so worried about the loss of land. Yeah? Loss is not land, land is not lost if you use it for agriculture. If you use it for residential, then it's for the people because they live there. Or you use it for infrastructure, then the people can move and they have fresh water because of water infrastructure. They are protected from flooding by water infrastructure, and so on and so on. So it's really necessary to use the land wisely, and the best indicator for wise land use is to make it more expensive because then, of course, the loss of land, basically the waste of land, by leaving it untouched or by using it not efficiently, is much less if it's more expensive. Because when you can sell it very expensively, you think twice to keep it like that. Yeah? Or when you can sell it, also when you it's very expensive, you're very careful to use every square meter very wisely. That's the best way to do it. Yeah? And that's the land price is the best indicator. Obviously, you know, then it's getting difficult for the farmers, and I understand the whole argument you have now in Germany that people invest in land, and then it's very difficult for the farmers, you know, but it's also very difficult to find people who want to do the farming activity. So that the rich people from the city who want to buy farmland are then later going to use farmland in any way, like farming, and that they will use the tractor is very unlikely. Yeah? So here I have to be careful. I'm crossing one of this. I decided now to show you some of the countryside, because in my podcast I have not shown you a lot of Upper Austria, and now I'm more active in Austria. So I want to show you some of it. And it's very beautiful as well. You have seen so much of the Balkans already. You should also see some things here of Upper Austria, where I was born. I was born in Linz. But this is the outskirts. And that's the road now towards the west. When you don't use the highway, you see a lot of poverty still here. Old houses unrenovated. Yeah, because of the high taxes. That's often the case, and because the land is not so expensive, then people leave in some houses unattended, which is very sad. Yeah? The more expensive you make it, and it will get by more population pressure, then obviously it's more attractive. Now we are heading towards Eferding. This is wonderful agricultural land. It has some serious water problems. I was here with Dr. Rübig during the election campaign 2004. I remember European Parliament election campaign, and we met them, and then we were asking for some water to drink, and then they were very keen not to give us any kind of tap water. Also in Austria we have issues here, and so things need to be significantly improved. everywhere. And we need ambitious politicians who want to improve things, not keeping everything as it is. Because for that you really don't need politicians. They keep things as they are, and those people, then everything gets much worse. Because life is like this, yeah? If you are heading for stability, then you will result in decline. That's the nature of life. And every system is evolving, people getting older and more people are coming. So the very nature of life is that it's about change and progress. Change for sure, can be also decline, and can be also major problems. But normally it's about progress. That's the normal condition when you have NATO-based security and when you are really on track for that one. I'm still in neutral Austria. It doesn't look very different than Nato Germany. The difference is in the brain, the mentality. Do you think immoral, irresponsible, unreasonable, neutral, or are you a reasonable, responsible adult in NATO, taking care of security as well? That's the big question. Here they care only about money, no morals. I can understand that logic, but it's not my logic. It's irresponsible to be outside NATO as a European, and I will make that case very clear. Prosperous region. It's nice. Raiffeisen here, that's the big bank. My friends from the Balkans will recognize it. Here, this is the region where the origin is of Raiffeisen and Bavaria and Upper Austria. Raiffeisen actually was a real guy. Started with a savings and loans institution. It's a big international bank. I want to show you the beauty of that area, and I want to make clear that Bodenzerstörung, Bodenverlust, is populism. It's anti-scientific populism. This whole argument I will destroy in the coming weeks and years. But now I have to start with the NATO debate. Six kilometers to go for everything. And then I will show you. Yeah, the landscape is beautiful, but it's a bit monotonous. 6 kilometers more to go for everything, and then I will be at the Danube, showing you the Danube. Good guys, more to come from Pax Europiana. I will do some orientation. You see these rich fertile plains, they would be better off in NATO, and they will be. And please, Albanians, come here to work. Don't drown in the channel. Here there's a lot of work for everybody from Albania who wants to work in vegetables, fruits. Everything is open and it's waiting for you guys. Thanks a lot. More to come from Pax Europiana. Bye.